Peace and love. We on day 9 of Bike Life Reflections and Lessons. Today, I'm looking back at some of the new riders, right? Some of the new riders that, again, are pushing the boundaries and doing things that you would have never thought you ever saw before on a bike. Now, a couple of them that stand out, people like Biker Boy Sean, One Way Corey. Well, he kind of a little bit in the middle. He been in it for a while, but he's still in there. Up Top Corey, Trayvon out of Baltimore. You got Ollie, Cheeky, Miguel. It's a bunch of other ones. I can't think of all of them right now, but a lot of these riders they just stick out like a sore thumb in the culture because of what they do on the bike and how they handle themselves on and off the bike. Now, I was looking at some footage. One of the guys that stood out to me today recently was my guy, 5StarJo.
It was all.
Now, you know 5StarJo. I've seen him in one ride out in DC. And when I saw him, I immediately knew who he was from watching him on social media. And when I saw him in person, like, the video don't do it no justice. All I can say is he didn't disappoint. One thing I noticed about him is that, like, every rider out there has different attributes. If anybody out there play NBA 2K, when you're building a player, each player has different attributes like aggression, athleticism, speed, such and such. Now, for Bike Life, everybody has different attributes, meaning different levels of awareness, different levels of control, different levels of speed riding, tricks. One thing that I felt like 5StarJo attribute had to be at 98%, 99, 100, had to be control. The amount of control he was displaying, not only on social media, but in person, had to be 100. Seeing him in DC that day basically confirmed that to me. Now, if you look back at this video, I put this one clip inside the video of DC Bike Life KTMP 28. Rest in peace to my guy. I got a whole video on that as well, explaining on why that video was put out the way it was. Seeing him that day, I put that video inside of there because that was basically one whole clip. Like, once I saw him, I swear I saw him and he didn't put the bike down probably for the next 20 minutes. It had to be. And we were going through not just a straight line. We were going through traffic, making turns, going through the stadium. And I swear he never put his bike down. And in the midst of that, he had one of those I call unspoken battles. And this what I didn't speak on. I just let it just play out because it was just really, really good vibes. And it wasn't about, oh, I made you drive, or I'm better than you. It was really just a good vibe. my position, I never want to go out and looking for that. I think I did back in the days, and one of the times I did was when I did it with Leaky and James My Names. Now, I didn't instigate that one, but when I was watching it, I was like waiting for it to happen. Like, let's go. Like, yeah. Like, I wouldn't do that again because the vibes that it created afterwards, I didn't like that too much because that wasn't my intentions. I think I've spoken that before. I'll speak on it again, maybe another day. But watching this, you can tell his control and his calmness was really at a peak. And I thought that was dope to see because being young out there these days, a lot of people that may see the camera or just get in the heat of the moment start doing things that they're not used to doing and start causing different things to happen inside of the pack. So I thought that was dope and I had to shine light on that from my guy 5StarJo. Another time I linked with him, I had the opportunity to link with him in South Carolina for a show with Monster Energy and Chino. What made you pick him?
Probably some of the nicest down here. For sure. That's my homie from the city. He live down here. Don't put me on jail, but I already do clutch up. So.
How you feel been out here, man?
Man, my stomach's still different.
You're still young. How old are you?
21.
21? How old are you, Clutch?
I'm 24.
5-Star came out and he's so calm. He don't say much in person. He don't say much of nothing. He remind me of Mont for real.
My first time is lit. It's fun seeing the crowd entertained for doing what I normally do. It's really like that at first.
Yeah. What's the biggest challenge out there though?
Trying to do what I do to keep them entertained. It's like some challenge.
They don't say much of nothing, but they let their bike do all the talking that it needs to do. Another person that's like that is Miguel. Miguel, even doing an interview with him years ago, it was really hard to get anything out of him. They don't say much. They speak on their bike. And when they speak on their bike, it leaves you in a space of you have to listen, you have to pay attention because what they're doing is crazy. It's different. And out here at the show in Monster, you can tell that he was just enjoying himself, that he was made for this. Whatever type of journey that he's going to go on, you can tell that he's going to be very successful, not only because of what he can do on a bike, but he's very well-mannered, very respectable. He don't say much. He's more so like a humble savage.
Let's go some more, Joe. Let's get people fired up. All right, tell me where you're from. You all close down here. Now, he's the Yamaha 125 guy. What are you? Oh, you got the big barn out there. I tell you what, this crowd is big right here. It's got to feel good, all the love. 5StarJo makes it good.
It was crazy because all the guys that I mentioned, they all like assassins out there. I made a video years ago about assassins. There was two of them. And those two was Straight Up 631 and Casey the Godson. Always named them two as the twin assassins because when they pulled up, they ain't say much, but they let their bikes do all the talking that they needed to do and say. So I'm gonna leave it here, man. Guy 5StarJo, man. I'm looking forward to working with you and all the others that I mentioned. Bike Life, Trayvon, Bike Life, Biker Boy Sean, Bike Life Ali. I gotta finish the work with Miguel. Free my guy up top, Corey. You still got Bike Life 451. You got Cheeky. It's so many. It's many more. And all I can do is say y'all to keep doing what y'all do, and take everything that you're doing on the bike and learning and apply it to your life. Yourself, and continue to be successful young men. That's it for today, y'all. Peace and love.